My eyes stopped on my fiancé's shoulder, and doubt suddenly rose in my heart because the woman I met 5 years ago clearly had a butterfly birthmark on her shoulder. At the same time, I suddenly thought of the assistant who was recently mistreated. Something told me she might be the one from that night. Just as I was about to ask her, she handed over a paternity test report. The document showed the child brought by my fiancé was indeed my biological son, but I was still confused because the woman from that night definitely had a butterfly-shaped birthmark on her shoulder. As I hesitated, my fiancé pulled me aside. She slowly lifted the other shoulder, revealing a butterfly birthmark. My heart trembled. I thought I had finally found the woman I had searched for all these years, and no longer doubted her identity. Just when my fiancé thought everything was under control, I received a call from my grandmother. She scolded me for not informing her about such a big event like finding a wife. The next day, she disguised herself as a cleaner and snuck into the company to test my future wife's character. But as soon as she arrived, she accidentally bumped into my fiancé, who immediately began scolding her relentlessly, accusing her of being a scammer, faking an injury. Then she threw her out the door. That exact moment was seen by the other woman. She quickly helped Grandma up. Her son also checked Grandma's injury with concern. Grandma looked at the little boy and felt an unexplainable sense of closeness, thinking, he looked very much like me. So while the woman was on the phone, Grandma secretly took a strand of the boy's hair planning to do a DNA test. Before the results came out, that night the woman received a call from me. But instead of thanking her, I asked her to pick me up from a bar. She struggled to get me back to the villa and accidentally saw the old scars on my body. That's when she realized, in shock, I was the biological father of her child. But she didn't reveal the truth. Instead, she left the villa heartbroken. The next day, I found out the woman had helped my grandmother. So I arranged for her son to attend an elite kindergarten and passed on Grandma's invitation, asking her to join our family birthday banquet since she didn't have a suitable dress. He personally took her to a boutique. While she tried on dresses, the little boy's every move was just like mine. Even the sales assistant said they looked exactly like father and son. In the end, I picked a luxurious dress for her. When the bill showed $880,000, she was shocked, thinking this dress might be a form of compensation for the years she and her son had suffered on the night of the banquet. She stunned the crowd the moment she arrived. Guests whispered that she outshone my fiancé in every way. Hearing that, my fiancé burned with jealousy and publicly mocked the dress as a rented fake. She even accused the woman of crashing the party for free food. The woman's son couldn't hold back and said I had personally bought the dress that only made my fiancé more jealous. She accused the woman of trying to ruin her relationship with me, then ordered security to throw both mother and son out. The woman quickly explained that she was personally invited by my grandmother, but my fiancé scoffed, saying even she had never met my grandmother. Just then, Grandma arrived at the banquet and angrily scolded everyone for bullying her granddaughter-in-law. My fiancé recognized her as the company's cleaner and arrogantly accused the woman of conspiring with her to fool everyone. The woman tried to clarify that the old lady was indeed my grandmother and the banquet was being held in her honor. But my fiancé laughed in disbelief